The boy raised by a bear. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by a dense forest, lived a boy named Raka. He was the only child of a hunter. However, one day, tragedy befell the small family. When Raka was still a baby, his father went hunting and never returned. His mother, already old and frail, fell ill shortly after. One dark night, she passed away, leaving baby Raka alone in their small hut at the edge of the forest. With no one to care for him, Raka cried loudly, drawing the attention of a large bear wandering through the forest. The bear heard the baby's cries and, out of curiosity, approached Raka's hut. Initially, it sought food, but upon seeing the helpless baby, its heart softened. Despite its massive and fearsome appearance, the bear possessed a strong maternal instinct. Gently, it lifted baby Raka with its paw and carried him deep into the forest. The bear cared for Raka as if he were its own cub. Raka was fed forest honey, wild fruits, and bear's milk. He grew into a strong and agile child. The bear taught him how to survive in the forest. Raka learned to climb trees, forage for food, and even understand the language of animals. Years passed, and Raka grew into a sturdy young man with incredible strength, much like a bear. However, deep in his heart, he always felt something was missing. He often dreamed of a warm and gentle woman singing a lullaby. Unbeknownst to him, the woman in his dreams was his mother. One day, while hunting with the bear, Raka encountered a young village girl named Dara, lost in the forest. Dara was startled to see a young man dressed in animal skins, accompanied by a giant bear. However, Raka spoke softly and helped her find her way back to the village. Back in the village, Dara told the elders about the forest boy she had met. They grew curious and realized that the boy might be the child who disappeared years ago. They invited Raka to live in the village, but Raka felt torn. You must return to where you belong. Humans are your true place. I will always watch over you from afar. With a heavy heart, Raka heeded the bear's advice. He learned about human life but never forgot the bear who had raised him. Raka often visited the forest to see his foster mother. Eventually, Raka became a wise village leader. He used the strength and wisdom. One night, the bear spoke to Raka. It said, "Raka, I know your time in the forest is over." To him, the bear was his family. He returned to the village and lived among its people. He had learned from the forest to protect his village from outside threats. The story of Raka, raised by a bear, became a legend passed down through generations. He had never lived outside the forest, teaching that love and family do not always come from blood but from true compassion.